There are special compounds in food that act like medicine that can actually prevent and treat chronic diseases. What if instead of taking pills, you added some of these potent ingredients to your diet? They could reduce the need for prescriptions and in some people, eliminate them altogether. I'm Zane, a board-certified primary care doctor, and vegetables in particular are filled with substances called phytochemicals that science is finally learning has a lot of health benefits, something that ancient cultures figured out a long time ago. They're also packed with tons of vitamins and minerals that, along with phytochemicals, improve our health on a microscopic level and overall, kind of like what medicines are supposed to do. Oh, and stay tuned till the end where we talk about a common food that has the best name ever and acts like a medicine in a very interesting way. Over a dozen studies have specifically linked leafy green vegetables with lower risks of atherosclerosis or clogging of the arteries. And this connection is the strongest here in the United States. In these studies, researchers found that people who ate any amount of leafy green vegetables were way less likely to die of cardiovascular disease. So more green veggies means less heart attacks and less strokes. And the more people have, the better. Oh yeah, and they've also been shown to just help you live longer in general. So what's so special about vegetables and leafy green vegetables in particular? For decades, scientists have known about phytochemicals, which plants actually make to protect themselves against environmental stressors like insects. Turns out, not only are they great for plants, but they're great for humans too. At first, most people thought that they weren't essential and didn't have any nutritional value, which might explain why there are over 20,000 different phytochemicals and we still don't know much about them. More recently though, more research is coming out showing that these special plant chemicals might have a ton of health benefits and might actually be necessary parts of our diet. Beyond just phytochemicals, leafy green vegetables have magnesium, potassium, and fiber, all which can lead to better heart health. Oh yeah, and they also have vitamin C and vitamin K. Vitamin K is a special vitamin that helps our bodies make blood clots, which is why people on some older blood thinners like warfarin that interfere with vitamin K should keep track of how much vitamin K containing foods they eat and let their doctors know. Vegetables also have nitrate, which actually turns into nitric oxide, a molecule that does a bunch of different things in the body, including keeping blood vessels healthy and preventing them from getting too clogged. What's cool is that the process that turns nitrate into nitric oxide begins as soon as the food hits your mouth. It's almost like our bodies were designed to eat this food. So, without further ado, here are 5 leafy green vegetables that can improve cardiovascular health and help prevent heart attacks and strokes. Alright, so this first one has been studied extensively and is pretty common here in the United States and a lot of other countries. Lettuce is usually associated with health and losing weight, but the context that you eat lettuce in is pretty important. It's one of the few vegetables that's found on fast food sandwiches, and it's good to have at least some vegetable intake, but one piece of lettuce might not make a dent in your health goals. But having a full serving of lettuce instead of just a piece can totally make a difference because it's true, all those salads really can help your heart. Watch out though, because the dressings and other toppings are an easy way for unhealthy calories to sneak into your meal. Spinach is another popular leafy green vegetable. It can definitely be thought of as a medicine because it improves cardiovascular health. Beyond just that, it has anti-cancer properties, helps fight obesity, and as if that wasn't enough, it's a great source of iron too. So yeah, it's kind of like a medicine, but it usually doesn't work as fast as that old cartoon Popeye makes it seem. I don't know what was really in those cans. So apparently, Pizza Hut used to buy thousands of pounds of kale back in the day, but not to make their pizzas healthier, to cover the ice used to keep the food cool before they used refrigerators. But now it's super popular in salads and smoothies, and actually if you blend it in with some fruits, you can't even taste it. It's also been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and inflammation, part of the reason why it's so good for your health. Collard greens are really nutritious and a staple in a lot of different cultures. They're good sources of vitamin C, calcium, and magnesium. They're eaten all over the world in places like Brazil, Africa, Kashmir, and the United States. In fact, President Obama had collard greens at his first state dinner. Yeah, pretty awesome. This last one is pretty common and it's often found in salads too. I promised you a great name, but what's so special about arugula? Well, those of you watching in the UK might be more familiar with this name, but it's sometimes called, wait for it, garden rocket. As a fan of the James Webb Telescope and Guardians of the Galaxy, I think this is the best name ever for a vegetable. So, garden rocket launches from your stomach into your bloodstream where it orbits around your body. Great joke. It actually works like an antioxidant and has anti-inflammatory properties too, but check this out. It can actually help protect against stomach ulcers by working as an antacid. Talk about food as medicine. So these health benefits and a lot more are the reason why vegetables really help you live longer. What we eat plays a huge role in our overall health, but it's not the only thing. Other aspects of our lives like sleep and stress impact our overall health too, and they can influence whether or not we eat unhealthier foods. So if you want to know more about how stress affects your heart health, check out this video over here. And for more natural ways to improve heart health, check out this video. Thanks for watching, peace, see you in the next one.